Back, everybody, just in time for What's Hot. This is where we talk about the stories that have everybody talking.
That's right. Today we are joined by Tracy Johnson from Tempo, Milwaukee, plus Jeff Wagner is back with us. A controversy over a Facebook photo of a baby holding a rifle. The picture was taken by the baby's father at a gun store in Connecticut. Now, the father and the store owner say it's just a picture, but others say it's just wrong. What are your thoughts on this picture?
To me, this is one of these examples of, again, how the internet changes the entire world. Apparently what happened is the father's in the store, and he's looking at this, and the baby reaches out and starts to grab it, and then he thinks, hey, this will be cute, we'll take the picture. Under normal circumstances, you take the picture, it would be a Polaroid, you'd put it in, your family book, it would never get any attention.
Right.
Now you put it up on the internet, and everybody's screaming, oh, this kid's going to become a mass murderer. I don't think the outrage on the internet really, merits this. But again, it just goes to show you put that stuff out there, and God in the world's going to see it, and everybody's going to have an opinion on it.
I loved hearing his reaction. He said, well, the safety was on, and there were no bullets in it. So, I mean, because my baby's holding a machine gun, it's not really a bad thing. It just stupid decision making. I think even if it wasn't all over the internet, I think it's still a poor decision to give a baby a machine gun and to think that's funny. I just think there's something wrong with that.
To me, it's the same as putting a beer in a baby's hand, or putting a
or
a shot,
joint.
A beer,
a joint, a shot, a
there's
cigarette,
a big difference.
Anything like that. Putting something adult in the hands of an infant is.
Okay,
I think a gun is different.
Let me ask you guys this, though. I mean, it used to be, everybody would take the nude pictures, the kid on the bearskin rug, or the kid in the bathtub, that type of thing. Now what happens is they take those pictures and, they put them up on Facebook, and next thing you know, you've got, the people that are knocking on the door saying, child pornography. Do we overreact to some of that stuff?
It's called oversharing for a reason.
Well, I do. I think the gun is different. I just think the gun is different. And I really wanted to give this guy the benefit of the doubt because he seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like he loved his daughter. But this is just, what were you thinking? Just to even do it. I'm sorry.
He was multitasking. He had to take care of the baby and he had to go purchase a gun, and he thought it was an interesting, cute idea. I don't necessarily agree with it either, but
I don't know. And maybe the outrage is misplaced, but I just think this is where you draw the line. And to your point, a joint too. I mean, a beer is different, I think. I don't know. I've seen that. But
you've seen the beer.
And you've seen kids who have also had weed in their hands. Their parents had put weed in their hand. They put it on the internet.
You follow some different people on Twitter than I do.
Well, we're knowing more about Shannon here today. Okay.
Okay, I guess.
Coming up.
You can all say it now.
I'm saving us now. We're going to reveal the viewer's choice topic of the day.
Fine. And Michael Fish will be back with another forecast.
Here. We may have to cut things short. We've been put on notice that the president's going to make a statement here any minute now about the situation in Ukraine. Things are getting increasingly tense there today. But for now, we will start What's Hot. Again, we are joined by Jeff Wagner. He's in his little box, and Tracy Johnson is here in studio with us. The viewer's choice topic today, a California mom said her son will not nurse while covered up, so she talked to Delta Airlines for their breastfeeding policy. Delta at first said she couldn't breastfeed without covering up. She'd have to pump beforehand. Delta then apologized. So the question, should moms be able to breastfeed in public, on a plane, without covering up somehow?
If I'm on an airplane and it helps keep the child quiet, you can do whatever you want with the child. That's my rule.
You are a pragmatist as always, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, and I think when you start to make these rules, I think people get really emotional and inflamed about it. I think personally, I would want to do, I'm modest, and so I would think that you would want to try to go somewhere where you're not in public, where it might be distracting, but, whatever's good for the child. I think that was weird that they would say you have to pump. Maybe find a place for them to go, maybe in the back of the plane or something, so they're not disturbed.
Well, but again, when I talked about this in the radio, I was surprised at how many people say that that some babies won't nurse if they're covered up. I didn't know that before, but I guess, again, it's sort of a natural type of process, and you really don't want to say to the nursing mother, here, you got to go sit in the bathroom on the airplane, because other people want to use the bathroom, plus that's not really where you want to have to do that. Again, I have learned over years and years of doing a radio show, two groups of people that you don't want to get on the wrong side of. Number one is firearms owners. Number two, nursing mothers.
You must have had a great show today.
Well, and the other thing too is nursing an infant when you're on a plane is the only way to make it through the flight. So I think this is really timely and important, and it's a good thing that we're talking about it.
All right, let's squeeze the lightning round in here before the president comes out.
All right, hipsters are embracing their beards, but some need a little help. Several men are forking over thousands of dollars to get beard implants, or transplants, I should say. It costs upwards to $7,000, depending on how much hair you really want. So what's your thoughts on this?
I think so many men spend so much time and money trying to get rid of that hair. I can't imagine that you're going to pay all this money.
See, but ironic facial hair is all the rage these days.
Jimmy Buffett Friday, one of my favorite Jimmy Buffett songs. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, but I want to grow it. I don't want to pay for it. I mean, here's the bottom line. For some of us who have no trouble growing beards, except that they come in white, which is another whole story. $7,000 for facial hair? Give me a break.
Well, women pay more for a lot of other parts.
Oh, exactly. So I can totally see it. I think men are kind of coming over to the side where we're going to pay for those other things, and God bless them.
I don't know about you, Steve, but this is one man that's not going to be paying for that.
No, one thing I hate more than anything else about this job is the fact that I have to shave every day.
Oh.
I will not shave until Monday morning when the work is done today. So if somebody else wants to pay to have it stuck in their face, God bless you.
See, tune into What's Hot. We find out stuff about both Shannon and Steve on a daily basis. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you see me pushing a grocery cart through Costco on the weekend, I'm going to look like Grizzly Adams.
A mountain man? Yep.
Yeah. All right, the What's Hot discussion will continue online. Find it at tmj4.com/hot. Again, we're still waiting on a presidential news conference.